I forgot myself totally, as in it was so bad. So if somebody decides to live your life, let them go. Let them go. Not that I'm perfect or I just want to show how. Hello beautiful people, Brenda here, and once again welcome back to Motivation with Brenda. This is a channel where you get all the life lessons, life motivations, life inspirations that will make sure that you never give up in life. So if you don't want to give up in life, you just tag along with me. You can subscribe to this channel, you can invite people to come watch my videos, and you can also hit the bell so that you get notified every time I post any new video. So guys, once again welcome back to Vlogmas 2021 series. Like honestly guys, I'm totally enjoying this series the most because I get the opportunity to share my experiences. Like 2021 has been one crazy year, and just getting an opportunity to talk about my experiences in 2021, who didn't want to experience that? So 2021 has been a tough one, and I'm loving it. So guys, welcome back to Vlogmas 5. And I'm also giving out free shoutouts to channels. So if you want a free shout out from me, you just leave me that beautiful comment on the comment section, and I'll be sure to shout out to your channel. So today guys, for those who don't know me, this week my two most popular videos hit 1 year. That is my video on my love story and my pregnancy journey. So I thought that since these videos are now 1 year old on YouTube, and basically they are the videos that have defined me, they're the reason why I'm actually here on YouTube. Those are just the basis of my channel. I thought that I should do a video related to the two videos. So today I'm going to talk about something that is close to my heart. So if you've not subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 2,200 subscribers by the end of 2021. You know, guys, get me there. So most of the time people come asking me how I survive as a single mother. Yeah, I'm a single mother, by the way, of one precious little boy. I love the boy so much. Yeah. So most of the people come asking me what it feels like to be a single parent, what it the emotions, the challenges, the best moments of being a single parent. You know, most of the time you see people asking me that what will you do if they God forbid, I don't want that to ever happen. What I'll do if at any point in life the father of my kid decides to come back or decides to ask for my child. So that is a tough question because you know it's kind of a personal question. But before we even get to that, I know most of you have experienced this, like 2021, not just 2021, but just at one point in your life you had these people in your life, people that were close to you, your friends, your relatives, as in that particular one person that was so close to you, that person that you used to share your life experiences with, as in just anything that happens in your life, you are that person that you used to share your experiences with, and you consider them to be so special people to you in your lives. So maybe something happened, then you disagreed, then that person disappeared from your life. You know, like for me, since I started YouTubing, like I started by sharing out my story, and you know most people were inspired, most people were actually touched by my story, and just by the fact that I got to just let it out in public, most of the people were inspired. And you see, many people open up to me, and that's why you see most of the time I'm always reluctant to mention names, because like I don't want to break that trust that that person had just by the fact that they decided to open up to me. So I always feel like I have the obligation of protecting them. So I'll tell you of a story. There's this friend of mine, a close friend from campus. Yeah, so she never knew my story. Actually, most of the people never knew. So when she watched my videos, she was actually surprised, very surprised. And from that day on, she's always checking up on me, finding how I'm doing emotionally. You know, most of the time I'm here on YouTube, I laugh, I tell stories, but you can never really know exactly what I'm going through at that particular moment in life. So like for her, she keeps on like calling me, checking me, checking up on me, because from what I know, she's a product of a single mother. Like, she was raised up by a single parent. The dad disappeared when she was born, and so she has grown up with just the mother. So she knows exactly what it feels to raise up a child alone, especially as a single mother. So every time she's always there checking up on me. So this day, there's this one day, and I'm doing this not because I want to, not that I'm perfect, or I just want to show how much of a perfect human I am, but I'm doing this with the aim of inspiring somebody. So one day she texted me on WhatsApp, and I swear that, guys, that day I was very, very low. Like, I was not that okay emotionally. So I was just doing my things. So I decided to go to check my messages on WhatsApp. Then I found out she had texted me, yeah, a message that was needed so much at that moment in life. So in that message, she also motivated me. She told me that, like, the dad also ran away while she was still a young baby, but then the dad came back much later when she was graduating. I felt somehow uplifted. Not that I want the dad to come back, but what happens when the people that ran away from your life decide to come back in your life? You know, like, naturally, us as human beings, we are tuned to show rejection to such a person. If the person maybe hurt you, then they disappeared, or the person did something that was really bad, or something that really hurt you, and you felt so bad, but then they disappeared from your life. What do you do when such people come back? But I'm not saying that I'm telling you what you're supposed to do. You know what that person did to you before they vanished from your life. So, like, I don't know. This video was just to let you know that if somebody did something bad to you and they disappeared, there is a higher likelihood that that person may come back, trying to gain that friendship once again, or trying to gain that communication that you had before you cut your relationship. It doesn't matter. It could be a romantic relationship you broke up with your partner, or it could be a friend that was so close to you, then you disagree, then they vanish from your life. Or maybe your parent, or maybe that relative that was close to you, then they did something, then you didn't like it, then you broke your relationship with that friend. What do you do when such a person comes back? Like, for me, where I stand right now, I'm not in a position to tell you exactly what to do, but you have to search your heart to know what you really want in your life. If you choose to forgive that person, of which forgiveness is good, you can forgive the person, yes, but forgiving the person doesn't necessarily mean that you have to recreate that relationship over again. You can forgive the person, but still choose to maintain your boundaries. Yes, I forgive you. Yeah, okay, I don't have any bad blood with you, but for the sake of my sanity, I can choose to just keep you as in at a distance, like a boundary, so that when people decide to vanish out of your life, don't lose up and feel like, why are these people running away from me? Am I bad, or am I that not a good friend to them? You know, you may start feeling like you are the problem, but let me tell you one thing. You are not the problem. You know, people have a choice. If somebody can just sit down and decide that, you know what, this friendship is not worth it, this relationship is not worth it, that person is of a sound mind. They can make such a decision to walk out of your life. Honestly, don't force yourself on that person. The person decides to walk away, let them walk away. Make it easier for them. But don't, after they have left, don't be so harsh on yourself until you forget who you are. Like, for me, I can tell you an example. I forgot myself totally, as in, it was so bad. Like, I lost myself completely. When I think about my past, I feel like I was so harsh on myself because of something that was not even my problem. The person had their problems, and now I was trying to justify their actions or something. So if somebody decides to leave your life, let them go. Let them go. And once they are gone, work on yourself. Find yourself. Try to regain your identity. Why you lost yourself, try to go back and get that person that you were before that person was in your life. whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's, I don't know, any person that was close to you, but then they decided to walk away. Once they are gone, let them go. Give them their space, but don't get stuck there. Go back and refine yourself. Like today for me, I'm so happy because actually it was a day like this, after Jamhuri Day, that I decided to walk out of a relationship. I decided to start my life afresh. I didn't care whether I was pregnant or whether I was going to suffer. I know I was going to suffer emotionally, financially, physically, but I had no option, because for me, I really wanted my child to grow up in a good environment, an environment that will make him understand that this is the way mothers are supposed to behave, this is the way fathers are supposed to behave. That's an environment that will make him grow up knowing what respect is, knowing what love in a family is. I mean, I may be alone right now trying to raise him up. It's not easy, by the way, it's not easy, but we keep on praying every day that God gives us the strength to and wisdom to be able to raise our children well. So if you are a single parent, you are a single mother, a single father somewhere, don't lose hope. You just keep doing your thing, and above, don't forget to pray to God to give you the wisdom to raise your children well. Whether they come in or whether they go out, don't lose yourself. Stay true to your identity, because that is who you are. Yeah, I hope you guys are understanding me, because I literally feel like I'm giving you a lecture, but every time I talk about this topic, I just get like, it just has a special impact on me. But anyways guys, that was it for today. If you need a free shout out from me, give me that beautiful comment on the comment section. You can invite your friends to come like your comment, so that I can easily spot that comment and shout out to your channel. So guys, that was it for today. Don't forget that to love yourself, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstance, no matter what is happening in your life. Love yourself for you, who you are, and don't let anyone make you feel any lesser than you really are. Yeah, so guys, that was it for today. Till the next video guys, bye bye.